And our Weather Alert Day team coverage continues as we've seen widespread rain, high winds, and the potential for severe storms.
Marta Berglund is live in the weather SUV with a look at driving conditions and some expert tips on how to stay safe on days like today. Marta.
Well, Dana, Janet, the rain is not coming down nearly as hard as it was during our last hit about 20 minutes ago. It has lightened up, but it still is pretty steady. I'm going to show you the road conditions as we head back into Norfolk. Let's take a look here. So the rain definitely still coming down, and you can see ponding on the shoulders of the highway, but also some ponding in the traffic lane. So as you're making your way home from work, just be aware, even if the rain isn't actively coming down at that time, you're still going to see some water collecting on the roads. As you said, yes, I heard both from representatives with Dominion Energy and AAA about how you can protect your property or what you should do if this storm or others like it impact you.
These are the #1 cause of outages in the storm, right? Trees and tree limbs.
Dominion Energy spokesperson Sharice Newsom says the company prepares for severe weather risks all year long.
We are performing tree trimming and vegetation management to ensure that as much as possible, trees and tree limbs are kept out of the right of way. We also practice. We practice responding to storms all year long so that our crews are always ready and prepared.
And while Dominion Energy works through wind and rain to keep the lights on, insurance companies such as AAA offered reminders of how to protect your personal property on a day with heavy rainfall and winds expected.
Make sure that you have good tires, and it is important that you don't drive through those flooded streets. But what you don't know is what might be underneath those 2 inches of water.
Holly Dolby with AAA adds rainwater may seem harmless, but it can damage your vehicle in certain scenarios.
It's brackish water in most instances with some salt built into it. And that gets up into your engine, up into your undercarriage. All that salt can cause problems down the road.
Dolby also says it's best to know what coverage you have ahead of time instead of waiting for potential damage.
Call your agent or come into a place like AAA and say, hey, will you go over my policy with me?
And I just checked Dominion Energy's website to see if we have any outages right now in Hampton Roads, and we do not, so that is good news. And as we make our way back into Norfolk, again, still seeing that steady rain, so be sure to be careful out there as you make your way home from work tonight. Live in Norfolk, Marta Berglund, 13 News Now.
You be safe out there as well, Marta. Thanks. And remember to stay up to date on your Weather Alert Day forecasts and so much more with the 13 News Now app. You can scan the QR code on your screen to download it. It's also free in the App Store and Google Play.